Good day and welcome back to Slay the Princess. So I am an idiot for multiple things now. So first of all, I realized, recording the last episode, that I've been playing this game wrong. Like a big dum-dum. And a person in the comments also pointed out to me like, hey, you're supposed to continue each story after you play it, not just leave and come back like I'd been doing and starting a new game each time. Like an idiot. And the second thing I did was, I realized that, went to record this episode, got almost to the very end, just to realize when I looked over, hey, none of my sound is recording. So, with that being said, I am going to finally get a true ending to Slay the Princess for you guys. That's going to include me quickly going through, getting endings I've already gotten before, and just showing you the different aftermath of what's supposed to actually happen, as well as I'm probably going to get one or two different outcomes I haven't gotten yet for you guys to see. So with that being said, let's jump in, and I'm going to start getting those quick endings first, and then show you ones I haven't gotten before. Alright, so we got here, and as usual, this is the same ending I've gotten every time, because I did not do anything different. So, first princess down, let's move on to number 2. Alright, this is number 2, approach the mirror. Yeah, it's fine. Gaze at my reflection. Once again, the mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Ooh, you've grown. Okay, proceed to the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights.
Empty city again. Okay, cool. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection.
Okay.
Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners.
That's good.
There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
Interesting.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Okay, cool. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression.
That's good.
I am different, but I am the same.
That's good, right? When it's all said and done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be. And every exploration yields new and complicated truths.
Okay.
What I will be is different than what I am. What I am is different from what I was.
Cool.
I
Riddles.
cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Okay, cool. All right. Let's do it again. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
That's good.
We will meet again.
Yes, we will. Dark and I died. Cool. Let's get our third one real quick. All right, back at the mirror, number 3. Yep, gaze into my reflection, baby. Sounds as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I'm getting grody. I've withered. So, wait, did I bloat and now I'm dying? Or am I already dead? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. To the cabin. There's my girl. Approach her. I got the crazy one.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention
That's
can
good,
bear
right?
to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new. And to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Cool. It can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. I mean, they do.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes.
Maybe there can.
I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also
Interesting.
none of it.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not
Okay.
fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your
Thank you
soul.
for the compliment. Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It
Oh, I can see
changes
your eye.
me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse?
No,
Do you
no, I
resent
don't.
me?
No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
True. Enough of attention. Don't care. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward.
Okay.
Except when you.
So
are here
I'm
with
your
me.
focal point. Cool.
Perhaps this will change when
Maybe.
our work is done.
Have you figured out what you want when we finish? We'll get to that later. How many more vessels? Nah. Let's go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to
I look
meet
forward
again.
to it. And I die. Alright, let's see. Continue the cabin. I think
You make your
I'm only
way
gonna
up
get
the
one
short
new
path
one.
to the
So
cabin.
I'll do another quick
Find
one that
the
I've done
princess
before in a
within.
previous video, and then we'll get back to one new one. Alright, we're back in the mirror for the 4th time. And gaze my reflection again. What do I look like this time? Ooh, I've gotten extremely thin. You've unraveled. Ooh, okay. I see where I'm going now. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. See the cabin. And I got my favorite princess this time so far. The Blade one. The one of many, many
There's
knives.
a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Good question. Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Fair. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own.
Oh.
And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Okay, that's fair. I'll give you that one. Do you have, do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Fair. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have you, the vessels had one?
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new.
Oh.
Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Maybe. He does. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him.
There's no need for you to know what
Okay.
you're going to do before you do it. If you find him, remember that I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
Alright, sounds good to me then. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One.
Perfect.
Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
I wonder how the blade one's going to interact with all that. This is the last time? No. This is the last stage before you complete, then I'm not going... No. Send me back, baby.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Perfect.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Cool. Everything goes dark and I die again. Alright, so I'm going to get a new one now. Like I said, I got almost done with this episode before I realized I wasn't recording, so I know which one I'm going for, because it is really freaking cool how she changes. So, buckle up. Continue the cabin. Proceed inside. Did I take the blade last time? No, I didn't. Enter the basement. Okay.
The door to the her voice.
Hello.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger.
So this is the
It's
same thing I
been
did
so
before
long
to
since
get
I've had any
the
visitors.
Down the stairs and lock eyes.
This is the same thing I did before to get the crazy ending, except slightly different, and I'll let you know when that is. So let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
We're gonna talk. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you've locked up down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Yep.
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation.
That's true.
Right?
You have all the explanation you need.
Okay, calm down, narrator.
You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
If I'm the first person you've ever seen, I don't care about that one. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. But I wanted to see you for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe.
Is that why they threw me down here?
Yep.
But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world.
What do you mean you think?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I've been down here for so long.
Okay, stop playing the pity card, girl.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Don't matter. It's
Did
irrelevant.
they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know.
Nope.
She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
Yeah, because this is where she's been forever.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Yeah, what do you got,
What I
princess?
do doesn't really matter, right?
Oh, it matters.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
I don't like that one.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but
Because you are.
they didn't tell you why.
That's
I
fine.
don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
Yeah,
She
well,
has a point.
it's fair.
We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me.
But you definitely should.
This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking
You're
about.
pretty messed up, though.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
Because you're
We
crazy.
both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here.
Yep, nope,
And
skipping
it's
that.
Don't let her turn the tables here.
I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word. Yeah, I'll do this one.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
You'll regret this.
Oh.
I promise you. But go ahead. Run along and get whatever you're planning to get.
Bring it.
But you'd better hope that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down.
She's a little scary.
Slip these chains? She can't, right?
I think she can.
She needed our help to get out of here.
Yeah.
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Nope, I don't
She
think so
has to be
either.
bluffing, but hurry.
Yeah, I'll hurry.
You rush up to the first floor,
Mm-hmm.
grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay.
Yep.
If we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
Yes, we do.
You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
She would hear me either way. They're wood stairs. They're gonna creak.
Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm. Its
Yup.
cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
I think we got off on the wrong foot. Do you think we can start over?
Oh, you coward!
Shut up.
No, I don't think we can.
Good.
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Nope. Let's finish
Your
this.
eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is
That's
she?
not good. She's somewhere. Close the door behind me. No escape for her.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its
Magically,
locks immediately
okay.
click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Come on out. Let's just get this over with.
I can wait. I'm very patient.
Coward. Venture into the shadows.
You step into the shadows. Too late,
Nope.
you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of
Ugh.
tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor.
Oh!
Her ferocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade.
Psychopath.
It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense, lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood.
Get up.
I suppose you just lacked the will to fight.
Get up.
This is the end, isn't
Come
it?
on, get up.
I'm afraid it is. You shouldn't
son.
have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand. And
I don't know if I had fear.
everything goes dark, and you die.
As always. Chapter 2. The Beast.
You're on a path.
Yeah. We all know this one. Proceed to the cabin. Let's go again.
A warning.
Okay. Proceed to the cabin. And I accidentally just skipped some dialogue there. I'm sorry. I forgot there's different things there. Like I said, I got here before and forgot where to go.
And dilapidated.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like no one has lived here for a long time. Wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Good,
The
good,
blade
good.
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright, cool. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yes, it would. Enter the basement again. Let's get after it, pitter patter.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes.
Okay.
The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Probably, yeah.
She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
You can smell these
She
hands.
sounds almost feral, impatient. Or maybe
Oh, she's something, alright.
you carefully make your way down the stairs.
Look at the
last step
tail.
gives way to the damp earth floor of a stone.
The tail.
The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be
Not
anywhere.
anywhere. She's clearly right there. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, how do you not see
You
that?
see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
Clearly not anymore.
She is certainly not just a princess.
She's an animal.
You're not helping.
You're not helping either, narrator.
It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does.
And what she does is throw hands.
Her shining eyes appear between the leaves,
Creepy.
staring hungrily at you
Creepy.
from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs,
Shut up.
fledgling. You're right to be terrified.
You're gonna get these
I'm
hands.
so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
Bring it.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Yeah, move. Move.
You lunge to the side, in a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess.
Yeah, the creature.
In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her
Oh,
chains
God, she's so
rattling
gross.
across the floor behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
That I do.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
That's fine. Bring it.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs.
What do we do?
So
What do we
she's
do?
cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
What do you want?
I want to swallow you whole.
That's not
and
cool.
I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope.
Uh-huh.
You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
No, that's not how this works.
Don't ask her what she wants. Just slay her.
It's easy for you to say.
Is that all the advice you have? You don't even know what she looks
Not
like.
at all.
Some specifics would be very helpful. She's just a princess. Don't overthink it.
Narrator, you suck sometimes.
She is clearly not.
Clearly. Stop hiding and show yourself.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
Okay.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
Fair.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're
Good.
on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble. Keeps us alive.
That it does.
It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive, if it eventually kills us.
Calm
We
down,
need to
calm
take
down.
back the momentum. We need to do something.
Nah. Survive, baby.
Jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
God. I hate you so much. I think it's up, but why? Why do you want to kill me? Why do you want to kill me?
Why does anything kill anything else? She needs to.
No, she doesn't.
I didn't say I wanted to kill you.
Oh.
It sounds like she wants to do something even worse.
Yeah, probably.
What she wants only matters if she wins, and you're not going to let that happen.
No, I'm not. Good point. We don't have to kill each other. No, I'm not gonna try to reason with that. Ain't gonna work. It's not to kill you because you're a threat to the world. I'm starting to believe that's true. You're deflecting.
And you bear your weakness to the world.
Rude.
Tickling sensation rises at the base of your neck.
Uh-oh.
Flee. We can't keep doing
Yes,
this.
we can. Stay alive.
You're in her slow. Or maybe she's a little faster. You avoid her slavering jaws, but she manages to graze you, her titanic momentum skinning you along your side.
Ow.
It's like being
God.
sideswiped by sandpaper. How is she that fast?
How are we that slow?
You're bleeding now.
A little bit.
You instinctively touch your side, testing her claim. It's wet and stings from the gentle touch of your fingertips.
Crap.
A costly mistake. We can't make it again.
Nope.
We will make it again unless something changes. We have to break the pattern.
That we do.
We need more time. She's cutting off our escape.
Yes, she is.
Our game is nearing its end.
Shut up. Okay, fine. Why do you want to eat me?
I don't question who I am or what I want. I simply do. To act is always better than to react. To do is always better than to watch.
Can't believe
True.
I'm saying this, but you do well to listen to her. Less standing around asking questions, more doing exactly as I
I
say.
think you're gonna get me killed, narrator. Just saying.
She's more tense this time. She means this next blow to be the last.
Great.
The mere thought of moving again makes your bloodied side ache.
Oh, shut up, narrator.
We're exhausted. We're bleeding.
Yeah, we are.
We're still alive. We owe it to ourselves to move.
Okay. I feel like I'm just gonna die, but again.
Once again, you know the full force of the impact, and once again, you are too slow to come away unscathed. You're starting to get tired. You're making mistakes.
Knew it.
This isn't working. We have to do something. We have to figure out a plan.
Figure out it yourself.
Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive.
You're gonna die, though.
We're trying, but we can't keep this up much longer.
No, we can't.
We have to. We keep up or we die.
True.
You're getting slow.
Shut up. Oh.
She seizes the opportunity, lunging once again from the darkness, fangs bared and claws flashing. She attacks over and over and over, and each time she leaves with a little piece of you. It's hard to think, but we have to think.
There ain't no thinking now.
To move. It's too late. Before you get the chance to react, it's over.
God, that's
It's her
gross.
last foray from the dark corners of the room, unhinging her dripping maw, her eyes fierce and full of hunger. You do your best to dive out of the way, and you partially succeed. Partially? Yes. The princess fails to swallow you whole. She only swallows your lower body. That's just as bad. That's worse.
God.
Even. It's death either way. At least this will be a faster end.
Hopefully.
You look down to see the dirt between you is strewn with your intestines, trailing all the way up and disappearing behind her blood-stained teeth.
Oh, God.
Your legs are nowhere to be seen. You start to go into shock.
As most people would.
The princess, bloody saliva dripping from her lips, idly gnaws on what's left of you as you rapidly fade away.
Oh, God.
I didn't mean to do that. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
Oh,
We're
God.
not dead,
We're dead.
But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
Damn it. The den. Let's go.
You're on a path in the that didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
We're going in with a plan this time.
Okay.
We're not getting stuck in another loop, just acting on instinct.
Okay.
We're stuck in a big enough loop as it is.
That's fair, that's fair.
Instinct was keeping us alive.
Shut up.
Until it wasn't.
Facts.
So what are we supposed to do? Great.
What are we supposed to do?
So you've been here before. That doesn't bode well.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you know more than you're letting on.
Yes, he is. He always is.
Yeah, what he said. Of course I do, but believe
Mm-hmm.
me, it's in your best interests. The more you know about the princess, the more difficult your task will
No,
be.
it won't.
And why is that? Having me explain why would defeat the whole purpose.
Uh-huh.
There are simply some things I'm not allowed to tell you. It's a hard rule.
From who?
And whose rule is it?
Yeah.
Who's telling you to boss us around? We've died twice already, and if you
More
want
than
us
that.
to stay alive this time, it's in your best interests to give us an edge.
It is indeed.
It's my rule, and this conversation is over.
Coward. That's different than what it was for.
You're right. This is different, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I'm starting to lose track of things myself. Ground is
too
ground.
much.
It doesn't matter what shape it takes. We'll adapt.
That's a valid point.
If it looks different, that's because the situation has started to spiral out of everyone's
Including
control.
yours.
So please, disavow yourself of the notion that you can just come back here and fix this place if you manage to make a mess, before that line of thinking leaves you yet another world in ruin.
It's not my fault.
Though, as evidenced by you dying twice, it's safe to assume the fates of the worlds you've left behind don't concern you very much.
Shouldn't concern you much either.
Consider this your last opportunity to make things right. For you and for the rest of existence. Especially for you.
Be that way.
Clearly we're not getting anything out of him.
Nope. I want answers. What is going on here? What do you know that you're not telling me?
Like I said, I've told you as much as I can without putting you at a disadvantage.
I'm already at a disadvantage.
If anything, I've told you too much. You've already died by her hands twice. You shouldn't need much in the way of motivation.
Annoying. Just leave. What happens then? No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in that cabin. Let's see this through. Yeah.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fate of confrontation awaits.
Get ready for this.
You know what to do.
Throw hands.
So, we need a plan.
No, we don't.
We've been over the plan. Goat her out of the shadows. Make her show herself. What if she doesn't want to be seen?
It's gonna be
We'll
hard.
figure out a way to make it happen.
Some way or
If that
another.
doesn't make her any easier to fight,
Probably not.
it will. It's always easier to fight what you can see, no matter how big or toothy she might be.
Maybe she's not
She
toothy.
spent as much time as she could in the shadows. So we're gonna draw her out.
Yeah, how do you have that plan, though?
But she's fast, and she's clever.
Yeah, she
We're
is.
clever too. So this time we're not gonna let her cut off our escape. We're gonna lead her to the stairs ourselves.
Oh,
It'll
interesting.
be a lot easier to deal with her once we can actually see what she is.
True.
You already know what she is. She's a princess.
No, she's not.
Yeah, right. A princess we couldn't see, and one that had big, sharp teeth too. How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing our job.
Get her, skeptic.
Sharp teeth.
Fangs, even.
The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all.
Because it's slowly not becoming one.
The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings.
Great, give me
The
that weapon.
blade is
Give me the
your
weapon.
implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. If there's a way forward, that mirror is blocking it off.
It's fine.
What are you talking about? There is no mirror.
Doesn't matter anymore.
It's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement. He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall.
Yep.
Our eyes deceive us.
Eyes do play tricks every now and then, you know?
Then either way, we need to investigate. Might as well get started.
That is true. Take the blade.
Yes, take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping
Get
it
ready
tight.
again.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
True, true.
Odds are we'll need it. Thanks for not putting us in a bad spot.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair. Haven't you been paying attention? We're not hesitating. This supposed hole is blocked by that old mirror.
Yeah.
That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else.
Yeah, the afterplace.
It,
The other
if there
world.
even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually.
Yeah, well, I don't like these tricks.
It's so grimy. Maybe we can wipe it clean and finally get a look at ourselves.
Maybe.
You reach forward and wave your hand over the open hole. See? Tricks of the eye. No one sense can be trusted on its own.
True.
You step forward into the darkness.
Into the darkness, you say.
If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend.
That's not going to be easy to get out of later.
It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
No, this is her domain, man. What do you mean? She's did a domain expansion up in here.
As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs. No entity threatens violence or pleads for safety.
What is the sound of ambient earth? I don't know what that means.
Stay quiet. Don't give her a
She
sound.
already heard me, clearly. We should talk. We don't have to fight. I'm ready to let you out of here. We don't have to fight. I'll say nothing and silently proceed down the stairs.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the
It's clearly
basement.
gonna give away either way.
The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
Damn it.
Stay on your toes. We take a step into the shadows, and as soon as she moves, we jump back, make her follow. From there, we trap her in the tunnel, draw her out of the cabin, whatever it takes to get her out of her element. Then we're safe.
Hopefully. Step in ready to fight.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement.
It ain't gonna be that easy.
Then she's about to strike.
What?
We're screwed. I know. This wasn't part of the plan. We were supposed to come down here prepared. Oh, what's the use?
What the frick is that?
Shape of teeth and eyes as the princess emerges, enormous maw gaping, ready to swallow you whole. And
oh? But he doesn't respond. Eyes glance at you from the untextured threads of a world unraveled. Am I free, they ask. Oh! Got her! Oh, I was hoping that was gonna be so much cooler of an ending, like we fight to the death or something, but nope, just got her. We should not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find
Huh.
her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed
Don't
to
worry
mean?
about it.
Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse
That's
now.
fine.
Death. Real
For
death.
you, not me.
No, that can't be right. There has to be something more.
Approach the mirror. We're going home. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. Oh? But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Whoa. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade.
Yep.
But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh, you don't need to know, bud. 5. At least. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
Oh?
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and
Huh.
I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Facts. Others like you? You've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design.
What do you mean?
This construct you're in exists in many places at
Uh-huh.
once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
What do you mean? Who was shunting us? Why? Do you have anything to say for yourself? For all of this hubris?
I do. People out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Everyone's real in some way, right? After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Oh, God. I have so many questions for you.
Then ask them, and make it quick. I won't last for long now that you can see me.
Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
Okay, that's good at least. Oh, there are so many questions. If you made me, then what am I?
You're the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
So I'm a god?
Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it.
Why?
Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
But without death, there is no point to life. I don't want to be God, I want to be me. A god, I always knew I was special. Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me, or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point, I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Okay. Crap. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up.
Goodbye, narrator.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Goodbye, narrator. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator is white. Was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh? Sure about that? Oh. That's not good. Oh.
I can
That's
finally
cool.
see you, and you can finally see me.
Oh, hi.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment.
Oh.
I've missed you dearly.
Hi. There's a lot going on here. I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting man.
Ooh, interesting.
A pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Okay.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning?
Oh.
Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Oh, don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Oh God, this is gonna be hard. I'm sorry, serious. So many questions. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express.
God.
And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies
Oh
it.
crap! It's...
Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
What do you mean?
You are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. But even after the pain of defeat, you return.
What?
The dance has its own truth. It is the movement that matters, not the pause you mistake for an ending.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Explorer, just appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. Reject her authority. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. Are you independent? You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. I won't engage with violence. Remain silent. Address this vessel's statement directly. Would you have us fight forever? The dance was good, wasn't it? I don't want to think of a world without you. Are you sure of yourself that you think the world would stop without you? I don't want to think of a world without you.
Then don't.
Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
What is going on?
On and on it goes until your bodies are not even thoughts without you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, all at once.
What is going on?
Put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above.
What is this?
You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives. And yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
What is going on? If you hadn't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. We were self-destructive. Felt so good to finally win, even if it was going to cost me my own life. Even if the journey was agony, the end gave the struggle meaning.
And even then, what we saw unconquerable peak, you showed me how much further I could still climb.
This is getting wild. What? Oh, the ghost. Oh no, the creature.
Few things more terrifying than one's own heart. And there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another.
Oh God.
The most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you.
What is going
Do you
on?
bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Thank you for sharing yourself with me. I don't need to share my heart with anyone. I wish I could share my heart with you. You showed me your heart to break me. If that's what it takes to rid the world of suffering, I could bear the solitude. Thank you for sharing yourself with me. I wish I could share my heart with you.
But you already have, in so many ways. It is beautiful and adored. When movement slows and the dust settles, I hope you'll leave with me.
Let's see at this point. What is Whoa, no. What is this one now? Ah, that's the ghost.
Shiver exists as the lines and some fingers dance across your skin. I remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return it. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was used to set you free.
Yep.
Without sin, there is no redemption.
That's so cool. I would have freed you, and I would sacrifice everything to free you again.
And yet there is nothing left for you to sacrifice, so long as you accept me with open arms.
Oh God, this is wild. This is the last one, I think? Yep, the one that endlessly loved me.
As a hurt takes a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me.
Mm-hmm.
You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
I have no desire to hide, but the truth can be made better. If destroying you is what that takes, so be it. I don't want to hide from the truth.
Then don't. There's no need for you to fight with me.
I'm ready. I want to leave with you. Stop the fight early and surrender. I won't leave with you, not until you see things from my perspective. Oh. I'm ready. I want to leave with you. I won't leave with you until you see things from my perspective.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
Okay. As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
Oh God.
There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in things you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
And death. Never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? There's just slaying the princess options. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. Oh, if you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Fair.
Whatever you're trying to do right
Ooh.
now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh, I get the voices back. Oh, you have no idea as good as to hear you.
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence.
Beautiful.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Oh?
It's time to resume our dance.
Oh, crap.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
To go to her heart? I can do this out here on my own?
You can't, and lucky for you, I'm not going to let you try.
What? Well, what? Excuse me?
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Yeah, clearly.
Do you need me to describe things?
I'd like that for old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin.
You're not
yeah?
good at this, man.
There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows.
Okay.
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
Unfortunately, yeah.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is it just me? Just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Crap. Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him,
Dang it.
I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Crap. I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone. It's funny, after everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't
Very
he?
much, yeah. Take the blade to be safe.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
True. Down to the basement.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here?
Yes, I do.
The first time we heard her voice.
God.
I don't know what you want for us.
Oh, she's here.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us.
Nope. Continue down the stairs.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
No, we shouldn't.
What's that knife for? Have you changed your mind? Are you going to kill me? What if we just talk for a bit? Maybe we can figure this out.
Sit with her. I don't. Are you the same as you are out there?
I don't feel the same. I feel smaller.
Good. I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this.
I don't think there's a way out, but maybe there doesn't have to be an ending.
What do you mean?
I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do.
Oh?
So make me put it all back. Help me fix the Echo's construct and make us both forget.
No.
Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the
I'm
truth.
not doing that.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you
No,
want?
it's not. We're saying it do anything to help them. The people out there, if you continue to exist, then don't they continue to die and suffer? I don't want to forget you.
I don't want to forget you either. But unless we do this, you'll have to choose, right now, between me and everyone else.
We're going to find ourselves back here eventually.
And when we do, we'll make the same choice. We'll choose to forget, and we'll reset everything, again.
No, it's not a good ending to me. This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Is there any other way?
I think you brought that knife down here for a reason. It has to be a part of how this ends.
No, I'm not killing her either. I take it all back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god? I take it all back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god? Honestly, there needs to be death in the world.
It feels like it is. You wouldn't have come here if you were just going to go back.
I'm going back. No. Oh, did I mess up? I messed up. I wanted... Oh, okay then. Let's do it. I believe in us.
Okay,
If this is your choice, then we're doing it. I guess I'll see you on the other
Crap.
side. She takes the blade from our hand. She raises her gentle eyes to ours, a fondness in her gaze.
I love you.
Everything is going to be okay. I love you too.
You're on a path.
Nope,
in the
nope.
woods,
I'm jumping
and at
all the
end
way
of
to the
that
end,
path is a
and I'm
cave.
getting the God one.
And in the basement of that cave, you're here.
Oh no, it just ends there if you pick that one. Oh. So this is another true ending. I didn't. I should have picked something else, but you know what? That's a good ending. To think that it would all just restart again. This game is honestly phenomenal, and I love every part of it, even if, like, it's not the ending I wanted. I'm curious what the Goblin was, but I feel like that's also part of it too. It's like they will forever go round and round and still intertwine with each other forever and always, and that's honestly kind of a beautiful thing. And I really, really love this game. I might play more of it outside the channel, but I think this is a good way to end it. This is a good one to end on, and I really hope you guys enjoyed every bit of it with me. If you did, leave a like, a comment, subscribe. It does help me and the channel grow. And honestly, with that being said, I hope you guys stick around for whatever I play next. So, have a lovely day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.